Morning everybody, welcome to Old School Sprinklers. It has been quite a while since I've posted a video, but today we're going to get back into it. I was in a little hiatus for a while during the winter months of rain and health issues going on, but we're all back together now. And during that time off, I found something in the garage everyone should be very interested in seeing. I had found in the garage, I was cleaning a little bit out, a whole crate full of impact sprinklers, and I had forgotten these were even in there. And I had gotten these from a scrap dealer here locally, and I picked them up right when they're going into the shredder. So I remember getting them now. We're gonna dig through these one by one and take a look at them, and eventually you'll probably see most of these up on the test stand to enjoy. So we'll start with this one. This is a big one. This is a Buckner. The lid comes off. It's a Buckner manufacturing company from Fresno, and it's an 8280. That's what it says anyway on the lid. And it's an old-fashioned bird in a can, it looks like. This whole body is made out of brass, and it looks like it had a 1-inch pipe connection, and somebody reduced it down to a 1/2 inch. So anyways, I'm definitely sure they don't make these anymore. I'd have to get out the whole catalog and see if they even have these in the old catalog, which we'll find out later. But anyways, we're just going to go through this crate full of stuff and see what we got. So there's that brass bird in a can made by Buckner. Here's a small little 1/2 inch brass impact. I'm not sure the manufacturer on there. Maybe some of you people out there know who it is, but looks like it could work. We'll find out in time. Next on top of the pile looks like a Buckner 141 model. It's like it's a part circle and can adjust to full circle. Actually, it's a Royal Coach. I think Royal Coach came after Buckner. It looks like it's all complete. And here's another one. It looks like it's the same thing. There's Royal Coach. It's like the same model number. Again, back in my day when I'd go to the recycle yard, I would always take my recycles in there, and sometimes I'd find these things in there, but I remember this was a big catch that I got, and I just didn't want to see them going through the shredder, so I grabbed them all. Here's another Royal Coach. Same model number, except this one's missing the stops for the return. But it looks like it could, well, maybe not. Looks like parts are missing off of that. We'll put that back together real quick. The stops are missing, and springs are missing, and clips that hold the assembly together. There's another one. We must have had a batch of the Royal Coach. This one looks complete. I'm sure this would probably work. Let's see here. Like we have a Rainbird 29B, it says. Yeah, 29B. Looks like a 3/4 inch full circle. It has a very small nozzle opening. Here's a big old Rainbird. Looks like it got crunched a little bit in the recycle yard, or who knows how it got that way. Missing parts on it. Rainbird 65D. That can be a good parts candidate, or if we had parts to repair it, we might be able to do that too. Those are really old, I know. Here's another one. Here's another sister to it. Well, I think this one's older than the other one. You can look at the counterweight on the back. It's missing one of the stops. Yeah, these are all in a big bin that were ready to go through the shredding machine. And I just picked them out and grabbed them back then. Here's even another one. This one looks more complete. Another 65. But the stops look like they've been sprung and loose. It looks like the mechanism there has got bent and damaged. It might be repairable. Put it back and weld it, and braze it. Anyways, we'll see how all these things go. Is that missing something on the top, or is that the way it's made? Looks like it has a different... Anyways. Another one of those. Let's see what else we got in here. Here's something I haven't seen. Here's a Fresno. Is this another Buckner? Yeah, it's a Buckner 865, it looks like. Full circle. That's a 1-inch supply on there. Definitely full circle. I'm sure this one would probably still work. It has a bent diffuser screw on it. It'll be interesting to see how that one works. Here's a rain troll, a little 1/2-inch rain troll. It's missing some stops and parts on it. '61A rain troll. Still digging. There's a little 1/2-inch. Another Buckner Rainier, a 555 number, it looks like. Looks like that would probably work. Probably have to do some straightening out of some of the components on it. The stops all look like they're there. Here's a Rainbird. Looks like it's almost brand new. I mean, it's just discolored. A 40B, full circle. 3/4 inch. It has a spreader diffuser on the back. Yeah, I'm not sure of the nozzle size on that. But look at the spring on that. That thing looks like it's copper rather than stainless. Maybe some of you people know how old this would be. I certainly don't. But I would think it'd be pretty old. It's amazing to me. The thing looks like it's unused. But there it is. What else we got? We're still digging. Here's a Rainbird 35. Looks like it's all there. Has this typical little diffuser, the spreader, so it can get the inner sweet part of the range. Rainbird 35. Here's something you don't see too often at all. This is another Rainbird, if I'm not mistaken. Is this a Rainbird 45? Unfortunately, it met part of the scrapper's jaws. See, the threads were chomped off on the bottom. So maybe this will be a good parts donor for another one. But you sure don't see these too often. It looks like the tripping mechanism still works. Yeah. We'll see what we can do with that. Here's another one. Here's another sister to that. Maybe between the two we can make one work. Another Rainbird 35. It looks like this one has all the other parts to it. Excuse me, Rainbird 45. That's what it says there, 45. Here's another one. Same thing, the bottom got chopped off from the scrapper. Another Rainbird 45. Well, there's 3 of them. Hopefully get one of them to work between all 3 of them. Let's see what else we got. Here's another one. We got 4 of them. Looks like this one was on a old sprinkler stand of sorts. Here's a little platform. Looks like it was bolted to some kind of a stand. A 3/4 inch street elbow with a flange on it. Another Rainbird 45. We got a total of 4 of those. How nice. Here's a Moody 260, 3/4 inch. It's an older style that's so common. Style of the brass manufacturing company. Moody, I know, is definitely not around anymore. They must have contracted with this company. I think some other comments I received is made by a company called Western Brass. Correct me if I'm wrong. For that style, shape. But it has the range and the inner sweep. It has like another copper spring on it. Interesting. Oh, here's another one. Here's a 1-inch Rainbird number 70. Wow. That must be the patent number. It looks like this one has get all the spider webs out of it. Looks like the nozzle, the outer reach where the drive side is, goes through a chamber, and if I remember, these had some kind of a diffuser built inside there, so it comes out all distorted, and the long range is on the back side here, undisturbed. Another copper spring. These things must be, I don't know what the year, 30s, 40s, 50s maybe. And let's see here. Here's your traditional Rainbird number 40, the old classic one. Looks like it needs a little help here. Something's up with it. And everything is kind of kabooberated as far as the nozzles are concerned. Here we got another one. It's missing the friction ring on the bottom. They sure have seen a lot of years of use. Here's a rain jet. Looks like a half circle pattern. A little 1/2 inch spray rain jet. Excuse me, 3/4 inch. I stand corrected. Here's a Rainbird type, 1/2 inch. STL, I'm not sure what that means. But it says STL right there on the counterweight. Probably could get that to work too. Probably half of these we could probably all get working again. Here's a Buckner. I'm pretty sure it is. Buckner Fresno. It's like a 1-inch. Not sure of the model number. Looks like it says item 178JR. Interesting. It's the old, that's not the rocker type, I don't believe. I forget what they call these. I'll have to look that up in the catalog too if I have one. Here's another Rainbird 35. Looks like it's brand new. It still has the brass, the new brass look to it. And I don't know how old it is, but this has that spreader nozzle on it. Rainbird 35. This must have been a parts donor. Here's another Buckner. Yeah, the base is missing. A few parts missing, nozzles missing. I'm not sure what's supposed to be on it. Item 3876. Put that over there. Oh my goodness, here's a big one. A 1-inch Rainbird full circle 70 EW. Is that what that says? Looks like it. Looks like it just has the one nozzle. It's a big one. It looks like at least a 1/4-inch nozzle. Here we go all the way down to a little 1/2-inch Rainbird 20. It just has a deflector on it. Here's another Rainbird 25. It's an older style looking one. It has a non-removable trip pin. Little 1/2-inch Rainbird. But it still works. We'll find out on that too. Here's another Rainbird 40. Someone put a reducer to 1/2-inch on it. There's a little inner sweep with the diffuser on the nozzles, very small nozzle. And there's the other out of range. I bet you this one would probably work. So, where do the rest of them go? Here they are right there. Yeah. Here we go. Here's another Rainbird 70B. That says a 3/16 nozzle on it. It is a 1-inch supply. Another one of those copper looking type springs on there. I wonder where all these came from, other than the scrap yard. It's pretty amazing. Someone must have been switching them out, maybe some old golf course or cemetery, parks, who knows. Looks like we're down to one more. Oh my gosh. A 1-inch. Looks like it says Buckner. The logo says Buckner up there on the counterweight. Looks like this thing is brand new as well. With a diffuser on that got mangled. We can straighten that out. Looks like a 350 SA. So it's a 1-inch male pipe thread. This could go to full circle too, it looks like. This pin would slide up, probably. Yeah, it does. Looks like it will. Yeah, this could be a full circle as well. So that'll be interesting to see. It's brand spanking new. It looks like. So, anyways, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this. As time permits, we'll get a lot of these working and try them out and display them. And if you have a favorite one, let me know, and maybe we'll try to work on those first. So anyways, there's a whole bunch of them. I remember when I got these now, this gosh, it was at least 25 years ago. So, okay. Hope you enjoy this. Have a great day.